Well, Mr. Farmer Cop, don't like seeing your legs.
Yeah, if you could hide those. They're probably a good reflection, though.
Here we go.
They haven't seen sun in a long time.
Get a fancy little zoom here. Let's talk about your channel, the way you started out.
Yeah. What about it?
Did you really get influenced by Mr. Silly P?
Yes. Yes, I did. So
Really?
I did.
There were no other influences?
No, there's other parts too, but the main one was Mr. Silly P. So a lot of people ask me like what got me started on my channel, and I always say Mr. Silly P was kind of like the inspiration behind it. Which, yeah, he's the main part of it, don't get me wrong. It's not like I've been like, oh, spoiler alert, I was lying all these years. No, he was the main inspiration part of it, but there was a couple other factors that I think that I don't really mention because
Remember, we have 10
matter as
minutes.
much. Yeah. You want me to stop talking or talk faster?
You talk way too much.
I talk way too much?
Yeah.
I have another 30 minutes left.
One question, bam, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, you're next.
DJ.
Yeah.
Tell me what your main inspiration for your channel was. That wasn't Mr. Silly P.
That wasn't, the honest answer?
Yes.
I didn't think there were enough English YouTubers doing what I wanted to see, and I figured if I did it, maybe there would be more.
Yep.
And
Okay.
so there was.
Okay, so you just decided to, because there wasn't enough people out there making really poor content that spoke English, you decided you need to start making some.
There weren't enough English speakers that were in America that were doing the content I wanted to watch, so I made it myself.
Yeah, making crappy farm sim content. It was really a big gap in the market.
Yeah.
And you filled it.
I definitely did that. Okay. All right, we had to quit. Evidently, there's birds, and they like to scream.
Yeah, so if you see some gaps, they're bird gaps.
Yeah.
So get out of here, birds, buy that shirt.
Yeah.
Or don't.
There was also a child that was screaming a minute ago that I thought was a bird. He's like, that's a bird. I was like, the children in Finland don't make that sound. And that's a true thing that I said.
Yeah, and where did we meet?
All right, in Finland.
In Finland.
We
We
gave
met
each
in
other a hug.
Finland.
Let me
Yep.
ask you something that's not true. Is all the Farm Sim 25 content you've been pushing recently, which by the way is a lot more than I have,
Yeah.
is it all fake news?
So, no, I hope not. I don't think it is. I don't know. I hope I'm not a propaganda pusher. But yeah, I had a comment. Someone asked me if they accused me of pushing fake news. I was like, no, this is just what I know.
You have made a few videos, and I've looked at the thumbnail and the title and went, I answered that like days ago.
Yeah, but some people can't stand you, so they come to me for answers.
Half of that statement was true. The first part, unfortunately for me.
Yeah.
All right, hit me. What do you got?
So DJ, you recently released a studio tour. Is that
Mowing.
true?
Of course, there's
someone mowing. Yeah.
I did recently release an impartial studio tour.
Okay, impartial.
Yeah,
That's even better for the next question I have.
Showed around some stuff that I was packing, and was like, oh yeah, by the way, look at this.
There are some comments left. Is it true, DJ, that your studio costs more than some people will make their entire life?
I don't like the way you worded that. That makes me sound like the biggest, like,
oh, I know what
you know what in the world.
I'm a police officer, so I know how to interview people in the worst way possible.
Don't like that either. All of this is just making me look awful. Yeah, the studio was expensive, but I'm a gearhead as well. Like, the thing is, nobody saw my DJ stuff when I was just a DJ and not a YouTuber.
Right.
Like, I had every speaker that a single manufacturer made. All of them.
Yep.
And I had multiple of them. Oh, Argsy sent a photo. He's packing right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And follow up on that, you never actually answered my question. On a scale of 1 to 10,
did not.
How many hundreds of thousands of dollars have you spent on your studio?
I don't like answering it in the way that you asked. It makes me uncomfortable. And I'm sure there's somebody watching. Oh, I think I almost sat in the water.
Did you almost sit in the water?
I almost sat in the water.
Yeah, if we get a little too warm out here doing it, we can just dip into the little pool we have right here down here next to us. I'm going to be honest, Chad. Everyone out there, I need to find better friends.
Let's just say I bought a house in a cheap neighborhood for a reason.
Yeah. So, okay, that's another thing. I will say this to roast myself in a partial way. DJ's house is almost twice the size of mine, and it's very nice. Maybe a little bit more. And my house costs a lot more. Which really upsets me.
Yeah,
though to be fair, I also work full time and have a good salary job as well.
Yeah, he has 2 jobs, by the way.
So
yeah,
there's that.
Such an uncomfortable question.
Thank you.
God, that sucked. All right, sorry about that. Bird thing again. Also,
And there's a dadgum tractor over there.
that has not come by since the last time we recorded. It's actually kind of difficult finding stuff about you that's roastable because
Yep.
you're a really good guy,
Yep.
and evidently I'm not.
No, you're terrible. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Just got a message from Giants,
Oh.
and they said they just completed a certain thing.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten
and it's
any.
actually not on
I
my.
haven't gotten any messages.
It's okay. My watch actually is just showing the time right now, and you looked straight at it.
I did too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and I just assumed there was I don't use
Yeah.
Techno
So-
watches.
Yeah, it's good. I have another one that I wear at night, which
Perfect.
makes the last question worse. So hit me.
Yeah. So
because I don't-
DJ, I have a question for you.
Okay.
It's a pretty good question, I think, actually. So before you met me, is it true that you're very upset about a specific video I may have posted?
Yeah, and we tried to make a video on this already. Actually, like in 2 days.
In 2 days, a video about
in
it.
1 day, that video
Yeah.
that we tried to make is going to come out. Where I tried to give him crap about the video that I thought he made, but he actually didn't because we couldn't find the video that he made.
Yep.
So we made a different video,
Yeah.
which also made me mad. It's bugs everywhere.
There are bugs everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. If only we had some bug spray. So.
Don't start with me with bug spray. It's a related thing.
It was
I
a
just can't
good-
talk about. There's not very many times in life where I say we can't talk about the bug spray
This is just one of them.
because it might be illegal.
Are you gonna cut this out of it?
Nope.
You're gonna leave this all in?
So we're just gonna leave it at
La, la,
that.
la, la,
See
la.
what happens. So yeah,
It'll be fine.
let's talk about whatever you're gonna ask me.
Yeah. So I think that's my main question for that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that
Did
he
you-
made a video
Yeah.
about like the different tires that I made. Same video actually that I made for 2019. I thought you made a video about the tires,
Yep.
which you did, but it was way different than mine.
Way different. Way better.
But I
Way
didn't
better.
watch his video. I just saw the thumbnail.
got
and
upset
I was
about
like,
it.
Yeah, I did actually. I was
Yep.
like mad at you for months.
Yeah. You were before you had never met me.
Yeah, and
Never
then I
met me.
creeped on your live streams for a while.
Yeah. That checks out. That checks out. That makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
Yeah, it was very petty.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry for it, but
You shouldn't be.
you deserved it. And now that I've met
Hashtag
you,
no regrets.
That's our hashtag gang.
That's our
sign.
hashtag gang sign.
You gotta go on top.
Do you
and then
start? Do you
flip
start
'em.
top?
It doesn't matter which way you start.
You just
but
have to go
gotta flip
opposite.
it. Yeah.
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 That's our. People are probably like, oh, there's Americans over there in the park flashing gang signs. Oh.
It is true. There's about
Yeah.
four people looking at us, going, "Why are they filming themselves?"
Yeah. One guy actually thought we were filming like
yeah,
the beautiful scenery behind us, which
he-
would seem more reasonable, but
he
no, we're actually
apologized.
filming ourselves.
Yep.
So there's
next,
that.
Next question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit me. 5, 4, 3.
No, I actually have one you can roast me on. If you'd like
Okay.
to include that.
Oh, hang on. There's so many issues with birds. We're filming right now.
We are filming.
We are filming right now.
Oh. I have to sneeze. Sneeze complete.
Such an uncomfortable video.
Thank you.
None of this is good. This is going on your channel.
This is.
At least there, nobody will watch it.
So when you guys see the video that posts soon, the one that we tried to make, I can't wait until you see the following 3 shorts that I made from
out
that
next
video,
week.
and they're coming out after that. It's so funny. You guys are gonna really enjoy them, honestly.
They're really good.
Yeah. Even if you don't watch the full video, you should watch the 3 shorts that come out after that.
There's one. We'll give them like not the basic. There's one of me clapping.
That's a great. Well, this is like, you guys know the season pass teaser from Giants. We're about to give you that for these 3 shorts.
Yep. The second one is, it has a lot more to do with the poop emoji than you would expect.
Does it?
It's you said like Giants. I had to make the teases worse. And then I would say sorry, but I'm totally not. What was the third one? Because you don't even know what I was hinting at the second one.
No, so I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't know which one you did third.
Oh well, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, you guys have figured out. We don't even know what to tease you with.
Yeah.
But we know they're good.
Yeah. So you know what?
Yeah.
And we're back. Okay. So, You kept talking after I ended the last clip. That was great.
I just keep.
He's done it a few
I
times.
I can't stop talking.
I need to cut the
control
beep
myself.
back on. I turned the beep off because I was like, nobody's going to want to hear an American walking around going beep, beep, beep. Anyway, so you have a very interesting way of responding to trolling comments.
Yep.
Or maybe some of them you just don't like.
Yep. I do have a very unique approach.
I think that's fair. When I have comments that I don't like, I ignore them, but I leave them up because the comment section is for you guys. It's not for me.
Yep, I have a completely different approach to that. Some of you may disagree with this, but I'm just going to throw it out there. So it's a little embarrassing for me
I
a little
also
bit.
don't like that the last video I posted, the most liked comment is the one that I don't like the most.
Yeah, no, you hate it. Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not going to censor the comments.
So I read all my comments, every single one. If you guys put a comment on my channel, I will read it. Sometimes you guys will ask questions on like a video I made like 4 years ago, and I won't respond because I don't know the answer, and I don't have the time to watch the 15-minute video to get the answer for you guys. So I just don't know.
In a 45-minute long Let's Play, which tractor did you use?
Right, exactly. But like if I do know the answer, I will answer it if I know the answer. Or you guys will ask, what mod did you use? Like, I don't know. If you leave a timestamp, that helps me. But anyhow, we're not talking about my comments. Well, we are.
So what about the comments you don't like or the ones you disagree with? Or maybe the ones that you find trolly?
So if I get a comment that is like, I don't mind constructive criticism, people being whatever, but if someone is just being a jerk in the comments or they're completely stupid or wrong about something, I'm too worked up.
Worked up. I found
I
found the question again.
Just like I am when I read these comments.
Yeah.
But so what I'll do.
He's currently floating around the question like the river.
I know. So what I'll do is I'll respond to the comment. Mm-hmm. I'll give a snarky response about why they're wrong.
And then,
because I know that's going to send them a notification from YouTube because the creator responded.
You delete it, don't you?
And then, no, it gets worse than that. Then I heart it, so it sends them a second notification that I hearted it, and then I delete the entire thing. Because I can just delete comments. So that way I know that I get the last word in and they can't respond back to me. And I only do this for like really bad comments. Most comments I just leave alone. And if people will be stupid in the comment question all the time. Usually it's like, most of the comments that I do for this are like comments that are like really anti-police. Like because I don't, like my channel's not about me being a police officer. It's about Farming Simulator. But people will like focus in on the police aspect of it. So if they decide it's really negative about police, I'll respond snarkily and then I'll do these things to get back at them.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break, hear from today's sponsor. It's not G-Portal. I don't know who it is, but yeah, we'll see in a minute.
Yep.
So this is not as fun as I thought it was going to be.
We're just mean to each other.
How many? So we had more birds came around. Actually, he came and chased them away. We'll see if we put a couple clips of it in that.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be more fun. It's just, it sounds awful.
It does. It sounds like we're being mean.
How many times have I asked you if we should just stop and just delete the video and do something else?
DJ's asked me many times if we should just cut it and just cut our losses and just not do it. And we're like, all right, well, do a fun roast for the next question. And we're like, well, we can't think of anything fun. But I will say this. What I will say to make it more fun is if you felt uncomfortable during it, just remember that we felt more uncomfortable making it.
Way more uncomfortable making it. I still don't want to release this.
I hope you do.
I don't want to.
I think it's great.
It's awful.
Some people think it's funny, and if you took it too seriously, don't take it seriously. We are friends, and we are just making fun of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Giving each other a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
There's no hard feelings between us at all.
It's way worse off camera, actually.
Yes. Just DJ and I general around each other are terrible.
Yeah, but it's also why we travel together, why we enjoy hanging out, and why we decided to meet in Finland versus like Charlotte, for example.
Right, exactly, exactly.
Although
and while traveling over here, how many people recognized you?
Oh boy, here we go. All right, so it was actually zero. It was none. And not only did I not sign any autographs, but 3 of my Sharpies got swabbed for explosives.
Yeah, as is tradition.
Or residue.
Yeah.
And this is not a roast. You're showing off at this point because I know what's coming next. But please share with them.
So,
but it also makes me sound way better than you in the end. So
it does a little bit. You're right.
I'll fill that part in.
Yeah, you'll fill that part in. Obviously, DJ and I decided we would meet in Finland for this trip, and we made a lot of jokes about how that statement.
American Airlines decided we would meet in Finland.
That's true. American Airlines decided we meet in Finland because normally we meet in Charlotte and fly over together.
Yeah.
But we couldn't do it this time to be able to make this work.
Yeah.
So we had to meet in Helsinki.
Yeah.
And I get to Helsinki, and I had not been through customs yet anywhere. So I go through customs in Helsinki. I'm getting up, and it's very serious. They're very serious about it, as customs normally is. And the people in front of me are having like 10, 15-minute interviews with the customs agent before they finally let them through. So I get up there getting ready for my interview, and they're asking, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm here to see Ronnie Plast. And the guy's like, oh, well, what do they do?
We actually haven't talked about that. That's the first time they're going to hear this.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
That's what we're here to see.
I just leaked it.
I leaked. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, dang it.
We don't even film there till tomorrow.
Yep. Well, you're not going to release this today, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you guys know now.
I don't have anything else.
Oh, well, I can send you some good content if you want that
I
for your
think
viewers.
there's mods releasing later, but we won't be able to record that till like 10 p.m.
Yeah, that's true. That'll be rough. But
It'll be late.
it'll be rough for you, not me.
Yeah,
I'm doing just fine.
Enjoy that map tour that you don't care about.
It'll be great if there was a map. But anyhow, so I get up to the customs agent, and I'm like, okay, we're here to see Ronnie Plast. He's like, oh, what do they do? And I'm like, well, they make bale wrap. And he's like, oh, I'm a farmer. I should have known that. I know that. I'm like, oh, cool. I was like, I'm actually a farming simulator YouTuber, and that's why I'm here. He's like, oh, well, what's your YouTube channel? I was like, I'm Farmer Cop. He's like, I play Farming Simulator. And I was like, I'm Farmer Cop. He's like, and then he kind of bows his head and goes, I've watched your videos, which I thought was hilarious. And I was like, no kidding. I was like, what a small world. Crazy that I had to come all the way to Finland to get recognized.
Very cool.
Because that was the only person to recognize me. We're not famous. We're very small in the world.
Yeah.
But
I was actually, when I was a DJ in Boone, North Carolina, because it's a small town, and like there's 2 clubs, and I was DJing at both of them.
Yeah, so you got recognized
everywhere by college students. I would go to Walmart, they're like, yo, what up, DJ?
That's great.
And now that I do YouTube and have almost 300,000 subscribers,
no one cares.
No one cares.
Yep.
Not
Same.
even my family cares.
I get recognized more in public as a police officer where I live than I do as a YouTuber. I've never been recognized as a YouTuber.
Well, at least your neighbors don't think you're a movie star. That's an awkward
Do
one.
they?
Well, they thought I was, and I never said I wasn't. I've been in one movie.
That's true.
Yeah.
That should be a whole. We should put a video out on that.
Yeah, it was a George Clooney movie, believe it or not.
Yeah, I believe it.
And John Krasinski, they were both in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go and see if you can figure that out if you've never heard me talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, go figure that out.
And I was told to be quiet while I was on set because it was being too loud.
Nice, that checks out.
Yep.
You guys know who DJ is.
Yep. Anyway, so you got recognized.
And then I said, I'm actually getting ready to go through these doors, to the custom doors. I was like, I'm getting ready to meet DJ Goham.
And
then he just, and then he kind of like bowed his head again, and like, you could tell that he was excited that he met me.
Right.
But as soon as I brought up DJ, you could tell that his excitement kind of boiled over. And he was trying to be serious as a border patrol agent for Finland and guard this country proudly, where at the same time he kind of wanted to fangirl a little bit over DJ and I. Fanboy.
Yeah.
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 But it was hilarious. I've never had that experience going through. And he didn't even, there was like a little fingerprint pad and everyone else had to do it. He's like, you're good, just go through. He's like, I've had enough of this.
Most people lie about who they are. You, unfortunately, have to tell the truth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's proof of me being me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true.
So what you're saying is at the end of the day, the border agent was more excited about the opportunity that I was in the same building than you being right in front of them.
We don't know yet. We can't prove it.
Oh, that's all I got from that.
Of course. You would make it about you.
Yeah. Yeah, he has changed the story a few times since the first time he told it.
I'd change it, yeah.
The first time
made me look better.
The first time made me sound more exciting. And then the second time...
I was trying to make him feel good about himself.
Second time made you sound terrible. Or made me sound bad, but you sound good.
Yep.
And then you've changed it now again to where I sound mediocre.
Yep.
And you know what?
I will say this on the way out, and this part is true. The rest of it, who knows?
I was about to say, was the rest a lie?
No, I just made this. I couldn't make this up. I'm gonna be honest. See, I couldn't. I don't have that. I'm creative, but not that creative.
That's why we don't do role play.
Exactly.
It's really
I couldn't make that up.
I'm not good at lying.
I couldn't make up that a Finnish border patrol agent had a conversation about Ronnie with me and then said he was a farmer and played Farming Simulator and recognized me. Couldn't make that up.
I don't know if it's more believable or unbelievable that you got all the way to Finland before having to go through immigration.
That's true. I didn't have to go through it in the UK because I've flown from my town to Seattle.
Where's your town again?
It is in a place. And then I flew from Seattle to straight over to London. Didn't go through immigration in London.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Never once. Let me get on another plane. Got into Helsinki. And then finally they're like, Finland, you can't just come into Finland like that, you know?
Yeah.
So then they checked me out. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, at least somebody's checking you out.
yep, that's,
We're both single men with no futures.
yep, this is it.
Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching the peak of our lives.
This was a terrible video. This is the worst video I've ever made.
This is my favorite video I've ever made.
And it's the best video quality of almost any video.
Yes, it is.
So thanks for hanging out.
Yep, thank you guys.
We're gonna go do something else now and forget that
Yeah,
this was a thing.
yeah, of course. And then obviously,
Oh, you're not gonna.
make sure you like and subscribe.
I actually put so on before you leave on the back of your business cards, you've got a QR code. Now, no one else has QR codes on their stuff.
Just me.
Yeah, just you. So
Yep.
what I did, because I actually got cards made for this trip,
You finally got cards. Good Lord.
I put a QR code on the back of mine as well, but a little bit bigger.
Of course.
And on my player card, instead of having a two-sided player card,
Yeah.
I put a bigger QR code on the back of the player
Of
card.
course you did.
So anytime I see one of his cards, I'm gonna put one of mine upside down on top of it.
Well, what I'm
with
going to
a
do
little
is
piece of
I'm
tape.
going to steal a bunch of his cards and go in the men's restroom and start taping them inside of urinals. Just so that way people have them.
Gosh, it got windy. I thought the camera was gonna
I'll be honest, I've seen DJ move a lot, and I've never seen him move that quick. He's a slow mover for sure. So if you saw that, if you thought that was a frame jump, that was DJ jumping towards the camera.
Ooh.
The man doesn't have the agility to go anywhere, except if his equipment's in danger, he'll jump out and get it.
Yeah. You don't know how to use a selfie stick. Bye.
But see you guys.